Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of January 15th, 2024. So until I don't know, I have to get a new camera here really soon. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. There's a lot more planets here that I normally work with. So know that. Alrighty. This is Hygeia conjunct with Saturn this week that I talked about in last week's horoscope too, and I'll make a video about it eventually when I have time. And Pluto, because Pluto is going into Aquarius next week. See how Pluto is sticking out, and we all, if you look at your natal chart, all natal charts seem to have interceptions. I do yearlies as well. Okay, and I use Solar Foxfire. My favorite astrology software is Intrepid Astrology, but the dude died, and because he died, I don't know what happened, but because he died, they decided they never gonna release his astrological software, or maybe he died and everybody in his family didn't know that he did this for a living. Who knows? I don't know the story, but it's really awesome because they had asteroids in it. So every day, a star would move around, stars move around and asteroids move around and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more accurate as well. So yeah, so show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I'm having technical difficulties for right now until I can get a new video camera, and then after that I'm not doing the put down the video showing my cards anymore. So this is why I don't show my cards, because it's just wear and tear on the camera, and the camera can't handle it. Okay, so again, if you would like a yearly with me, this is what it looks like, but then on top of that is your information. Okay, and then I go and I go throughout. So if it's this, for example, with all this stellums, so I would do that in all this. It takes a long time. That's why it takes 10 days. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl. If you would like a reading with me, yearly or 6-month report, check it in the link in the description box below, and make sure to subscribe, and share. So this week, my guys, we're still dealing with the same energies. We're still dealing with Pluto in retrograde. Not Pluto in retrograde. We're dealing with Hades, Coronis in the Earth, and Selena in your first house in retrograde. And we're also dealing with the stellium in your 7th house as well. So this is still a heavy energy time for you. You could check back to last week's horoscope here as well. You can be feeling the effects of Hygeia at this time with this energy here as well. So you may form important partnerships with powerful people. For some of you here, you could be talking to somebody who is in power, like a doctor or something like that, or a lawyer, and this could be just making friends in high places, or friends in high places. In this week, you'll find yourself talking to them more than usual. A partner or a friend could be going through some life changes at this time. An excellent time to form a new business partnership. Chances are the other party will give you an added boost with career. The issues of marriage may come up at this time with this energy. It's also a favorable time for weddings. Legal issues are favorable. This can be a popular energy time for you. This could be all eyes on you this week. So you can be receiving a lot more communications at this time, reconnecting with other people from your life because of Mercury in retrograde. So we can be new people coming into your life and old people coming into your life. Mercury is direct at this time as well, but when it goes direct, we can still feel the effects of this energy. So people that you didn't see during Christmas, you could be seeing them now. So at this time, Pluto on Saturday is going to go into Aquarius. So we're going to see a lot of changes happening. For some of you, check your astro theme, because you may have Pluto, you may have Capricorn in your 8th house. So this could be an auspicious time for love. For some of you, it just depends what's going on with your natal chart. For example, if you have North Node at 15 degrees in the sign of Aquarius, Juno, wherever that is in your natal chart in Aquarius in the 8th house, so that means that you'll have fated relationships and stuff like that. Fated doesn't mean a bad thing. It just means that you guys were meant to be. It was meant to happen. You had to go through the situation, regardless, darling, regardless if you were trying to avoid it. So also things may change at this time. Pluto goes into the 8th house for some of you this week. So certain things, relationships can change at this time. You may have an important conversation at this time about serious or long range issues. This could also signify an ending of a situation, a divorce or separation of important relationships or important situations, or situations that represented stability in your life may no longer do that. This could also be a very heavy energy time. So watch your emotional self at this time, because you can be going through a depression, obsessive thinking. You can be more quiet into yourself. You can be more based on your reality. So this is not the easiest energy time for you. Your planets and your first house are still in retrograde. Venus is quincunxing Uranus in retrograde till the 27th. So check out your monthly horoscopes. I go in depth in regards to Pluto in Aquarius, so read about it on your monthly horoscopes. I will be posting something for Pluto in Aquarius, because it's kind of hard to talk about Pluto as like for the houses, because every house represents a different sign, like Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and they all do something a little bit different when they enter these signs. Okay, like Pluto in Capricorn is all about, creating better structures and stuff like that, and and it's about what is right. Pluto in Aquarius is about truth being revealed, fixing things, a lot of truth being revealed. Whatever social injustices is going on is coming up at this time with these energies. So we're seeing a lot of that at this time, but also we are seeing a lot of things like earthquakes happening, so we could still be experiencing that as we are going through it. And then we can also be dealing with certain political systems at this time, could be changing as well. Okay. This could also be dealing with work and popular kids at work, and the office politics, and they're starting to look at you and notice you, and you're telling like your old friends, your silver friends that you work with, that you don't want to hang around them anymore at this time, because you're trying to move up and you're trying to be about them. And some of you are like, oh my God, I'm so not like that. Some of you are frank and honest like that, and will let other people know what time it is, especially if you're trying to grow and be seen by certain people like you. It just means that you feel more comfortable with this person to be open and honest with them and very frank about what it is that you want at this time in your ambitions. And that's what's going on here. You're being frank and honest at this time, as your social circle is changing, as your love life is changing. For some of you here, you're being more frank and honest and being like, look, I'm going to cut ties with you because I really want to pursue this relationship. I want to cut ties with you because I really want to grow, and these people are liking me and they don't necessarily like you, so I'm going to choose them over you because I want to grow. Okay, and it's like that kind of situation. So whatever's going on in regards to that, it's kind of like typical Cancer situation here. And sometimes Cancers do that, where they become friends with other people who are more popular, more powerful in status and stuff like that, and they just do that. I know it sounds rude and very cutthroat, but I feel like it's like a lesson for the other person to be just as tenacious and cutthroat as you. So I wouldn't take it as a bad thing. I would take it as you teaching somebody how to grow and telling them, at the end of the day, I'm going to do me and you really, really need to do you. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Then on Tuesday, you could be walking on eggshells when it comes to certain relationships in your life at this time, and really restricting yourself in regards to what to say. Or this could be tolerating certain situations going on in your life because you need this person, you have an agenda, you could be riding on somebody's coattails at this time and not really getting along with them with this energy. So you have a reason why you want this person. This could be for love as well, so you'll bend over backwards and horizontally and all sorts of yoga positions for love, especially my females. and maybe my males. It just depends. If you're really feeling this person, and really love this person, yes, you will too. And then crying in your pillow at home because of all the emotional ego bending that you had to do today. Your social circle may widen and you will have more opportunities to make new friends, particularly those who are willing to support your career. You can be back on speaking terms with certain friends that you did have a falling out with, because they were going through some kind of drama in their life and you didn't want to be invested in their drama. So now that they're feeling better, they're coming back into your life and you're okay with it. I feel like at this time, the focus is more towards like working home. You're not much about socializing because the stellium in Capricorn. For others of you, the focus is on your goals and your focus on your financial security at this time. And this is all about getting ahead and your money worries. But not to worry, you're making money. You are getting along better with those at work. And for some of you, this could be you being more focused on family responsibilities, or you could be obligating yourself to certain situations in regards to family. Then on Wednesday, for some of you, this is a confusing time for you, and you can have relationship issues coming up for some of you, especially those of you in your late 20s. And this could be dealing because you're going through your Saturn return at 4 degrees conjunct with Hygeia. So this could be, it's complicated for you. You can be seeing someone else and feel a detachment towards your significant other now. You may have an obligation that forces you to travel now, and you may have a hard time with faith. Scientific inquiries meets with dead ends. Communications breakdown may be taking place in your marriage. Partnerships that you are involved in tend to focus on details and be picky about agreements. In others, this could be being nullified contracts. Certain things may no longer apply in your life, which is good for you. You could be ending a project, for example, and moving on for something else. Those of you in Canada, London, Europe, this could be a work contract coming to an end at this time, and then you jumping on to something else. Those of you in the entertainment industry, the same thing. A project is ending, you're moving on to something else. Your attentions at work turn serious. You may have important deadlines to meet. Be careful about the details in paperwork in office. You can have nervous breakdowns because this could be a very busy energy time for you. You have some deep insecurities that you're dealing with as well. For some of you, this is in regards to your relationships with other people, your fears, your insecurities, your emotional hangups. You could be like at a major crossroad in your life and you're not ready to make certain changes in your life. This is also a lot of uncertainties because you are going through a lot of changes, or for some of you, this is a confusing time for you with relationships because of situations that if you had to give advice to other people, you wouldn't tolerate, but you're tolerating them. So it's kind of like you're very confused on what to do with this energy. You can on Thursday be accident prone. This can be problems with the internet or other forms of communications. My life, hello. And you can be having problems with needing a new system at work, needing better phone service or a new phone service, what have you. You may have friendly disputes with neighbors or relatives and have difficult time finding an equitable compromise that satisfies both parties. Someone ends up giving up more than they should. If you're in court, you may appeal certain decisions that are being made at this time because you may find them very unfair. You may feel like making decisions about your personal life, but it's probably better to postpone it for now. It may not be a good time to act on your feelings and instincts. You may need to defend yourself against attacks. This can also be a positive time for getting things done. This could be like you traveling, having an adventure. You will not feel like staying put or working at a desk job. Sexual activities is stimulated here. Relationships with the opposite sex is highlighted. A new love interest is possible at this time. This could also be a time for initiative and decision making, and is often a time of increased activity and self-confidence. You feel energetic and you're capable of getting a lot done in a very short amount of time. Stay away from high crimes though, or your neighborhood could be infiltrated by gangs. Your neighbors may not be trustworthy, so be careful with your things or people trying to come in your house. God forbid. This is not the time avoid pushing others to get your way this week. Then on Friday, you may not feel like doing anything. You may be trying to go home early as well. You're probably not self-assured and may have doubts about the direction that your life is going in. You need to watch your emotional self because you feel things very intensely, very much in your head. Or it could be a situation where someone at work says something in the heat of the moment because you're busy and they're snapping at you and you take things personally. You could also be throwing a silent tantrum in tiara and then breaking down in the break room with this energy as well. This week, so just be careful of that. I feel like for some of you here that by yourself you're like kvetching and talking to friends on the phone and telling them what transpired. I feel like it's just revealing things. I feel like a lot of things are being very revealing to you and very intense and very in your face this week about changes that you have to make and things that you have to do. And you're not ready to confront certain situations just yet. I feel like you're almost there, but at the same time, it's going to be situations where they're going to have to be more intense in order for you to do something about it, okay? Now, the first card I come up with is 9 of Coins. This could be a move or traveling coming up at this time for some of you with this energy. The 10 of Swords, I feel like for some of you, you could also be traveling at this time, okay? I feel for some of you, this could be new places, new situations. Those of you in college going back to school now. For some of you, not all of you, those of you who are traveling to a different state or country to be at school and learning something new. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety for you showing up this week with this energy because some of you are making some life major decisions. Others of you, this could be like you ending high school and you're just nervous about all the changes that you're going to be making in your life because you could be going away to college at this time. For others of you, you're just having anxieties about things because you're focusing on the things that you can't control instead of focusing on the things you can control. Alrighty, so I feel like at this time that whatever is plaguing you, you are now beginning to it's starting to resolve themselves, okay? So things will work out. You just have to be patient about the situation, okay? The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation. I see good news coming to you with this energy here as well. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy that this could be about love at this time. I do see a deep love around you, okay? But I feel like at the same time that you may have this deep love for this person and you're giving yourself anxiety about this situation. Maybe it's too complicated for you, or maybe you're just making it too complicated for you and overthinking the situation, and especially my male crabs. You're scared of rejection and stuff like that. And you're just very conflicted. Some of you may want to be in a relationship. Others of you may not want to be in a relationship, but yet you're crushing on this person at the same time and you want to speak to this person. For others of you, this is fear of rejection, and you're going to have to get over that fear because how do you know if you don't do it? How do you know if you don't try? So this is something to think about. The Tower card, there could be a move happening for some of you. The focus could be on traveling for some of you here or starting over in your life is coming up. The Sun card, I feel like this is a popular energy time for you, for better or for worse. So some of you, this could be a rise to fame. For others of you, I feel like, that you stand out a lot more and you're being seen at work with this energy. This could also be a great time for a job interview. This could be emotional validation here as well. But for some of you, I get, you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. So trust your anxieties, trust your intuition this week because it may not be the best time. So try another time, okay? But, when it comes to love, you can try now. So it's up to you, okay? If you're feeling it, do it. The Death card, the Tower card, Pluto energy, a breakdown happening. Powerful energies are coming your way this week with this energy, okay? The Strength card, I feel you could be throwing yourself into something new at work with this energy here as well. So this could be a positive energy time when it comes to career. You could be a perfectionist when it comes to career. The Nine of Wands, you're whatever it is that you are trying to do or trying to bring into fruition at at this time. You may not do it this week, and that's okay, because like I said, this could be just the timing of it all. So trust your intuition on the timing of it all. Or it could just be you having a full-blown anxiety attack and creating a bunch of slippery slopes because you're scared that you're going to get rejected. Okay, so I don't feel like you will. All right, I think that you took enough time thinking about it, so it's up to you what you want to do. The Three of Cups, I feel like you are so concerned about what everybody else thinks and what everybody else is feeling, and you want everybody else to be happy. That is so sweet. Oh my God, God bless you. But at the end of the day, you have to live for you, and you have to do what makes you happy, not what makes everybody else happy, because at the end of the day, you dead. At the end of the day, some of the stuff that you're feeling like you need to do, that's part of your life. That's part of you, and then God's like, did you do this? Did you do that? No, and I see you resisting change. You're fighting to not change, and, if God put something in front of you or a person in front of you that you have a crush on and stuff like that, then, please don't fight it no more, but, if you have an opportunity to contact them via internet or whatever, then you should do it instead of sitting there, pacing back and forth, over analyzing the situation and scaring yourself to death about what could happen. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. Alrighty, I feel for some of you, you're gonna get what you want anyway, so thank God. The Eight of Swords, I feel, you're very much stuck in your head about things that you want to do at this time with this energy. Okay, so just be aware of that as well. Alrighty, the Page of Swords, I feel that you can be dealing with a strong and clever person. I feel like this person's very nice. Okay, I do see that you two may have a lot in common, it looks like. So I feel like you should just take the plunge. I mean, Pluto's gonna go into Aquarius and stuff like that. This is the time period of long-term relationships, so this person more than likely is not going to break up with you, and if they do break up with you, it's going to be 20 years from now, and then if not, it's going to be a lifer. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. The Temperance card, you can be more about your sanity at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with health issues this week as well. The Two of Wands is a time of moving forward, and you're very original in your way of thinking with this energy. I feel like the energy is moving slowly but surely, but you will accomplish what you set out to do at this time with this energy, okay? I do feel like this can be a great week. It's more of a productive week for you than anything, and also a week where you're just like mulling over and getting depressed over things that are out of your control. I do feel like you will benefit through a bad situation, so try to see the blessings in certain situations going on in your life. The Six of Cups, you're sentimental about the past. I see you moving back to a place where you used to live. Okay, so if you have investment properties, you could be moving back to an investment property that you used to live in because now you're separated from your partner or what have you, so you're moving back there. For others of you, this could be for business or work with this energy here, and you could be moving back to a place where you used to live because it made good money, so now you want to visit it at this time. For others of you, you just want something new in your life, so you could be moving back to where you used to live because that was a good time for you. Okay, for some of you, I see you wanting something very badly for yourself. Alrighty, so you could be trying to really, really manifest something really hard into your life, but you, at the end of the day, may have to go and get it. Because I also see you being your own damn worst enemy at this time with this energy. Okay, friend request this person. Talk to them, get to know them. Alrighty, don't be scared. All right, the Queen of Coins, I feel with this energy here, you benefit through the women in your life this week as well. You could be reconnecting with a Capricorn energy or an earth sign energy or a sister you could be talking more to at this time with this energy. Alrighty, the Justice card, for some of you, this could be dealing with court. Definitely have something very heavy on your mind this week. You are all up in your head this week, so you may not be getting a lot accomplished. You could be just going more with the flow this week with this energy. You could be more, it could be like working home. The Hierophant card, I feel like you could be dealing with fate this week as well. So whatever fate brings, expect the unexpected this week with this energy. Definitely Definitely expect the unexpected, because we're dealing with some real big energies at this time, and Saturday is a big energy week, so we can start feeling Pluto coming into Aquarius in the middle of the week. So I give it about Wednesday when Pluto's at 30 degrees. Okay, we could start feeling some major changes. If not, refer back to last week, because you could still be going through that energy of last week. The Six of Wands brings about an optimistic energy for you as well. This could be good news coming in for you. I feel like for some of you, you could be receiving a much needed confidence boost. You could be put in more in a leadership position when it comes to work now with this energy as well. Okay, for some of you here, you have a strong desire to have an adventure and do something else this week. Okay. I feel also for some of you here that you could be falling for somebody who is very unique, okay? Very different, maybe somebody very opposite to whom you normally don't date. And you could find that you two have a lot in common, so it could be a very good thing, okay? For some of you, this person could be an amazing person in your life with this energy. So be open to love with this energy, okay? And I do see an emphasis with the Two of Cups, a new love coming into your life. The World card, I see emotional validation, recognition, and success. You're very ambitious at this time with this energy. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy here as well. I feel for some of you here that this could also be you being very indecisive about things that you want to do at this time with this energy, okay? And I feel like if you don't do it now, things are going to change in February. If not, as I connect with the energies, I'm hearing May. Alrighty, for some of you here, I feel like you can be more in tune to your inner child. I do see you getting some much needed good news this week as well. As I connect with the energies, I feel like there could be some career growth happening for you this week as well. You can be a perfectionist when it comes to work or when it comes to school. And for some of you, you may have an opportunity to put your best foot forward this week with this energy. I feel trust your intuition. You have a lot of influence with other people. You could be delving more into certainty during this time period. Alrighty, so show your love and support to your girl Marie. I hope I get this straightened out this week. If not, make sure to like, subscribe, and share so I can get a new camera. Kisses.